Hi, Dan Darby here, one of the managing directors at Darby Consulting. We're going to be talking today about building an IT response team with BI reporting developers. We know that organizations need, particularly senior leaders, need access to high quality reports, ad hoc reports. And we're going to be talking about building an IT response team and BI reporting developers to be one of those. This is one role out of six key roles that we are recommending for an IT response team that are ideal for IT staff augmentation, which is really what Darby Consulting focuses on, has been focusing on for the last 12 years. So essentially, a BI reporting developer develops dashboards and perform data manipulation to support ad hoc reporting that leaders, department leaders need in order to conduct their business. It's really important during critical times where business continuity might be in jeopardy, particularly in times of hurricanes or in virus situation, outbreaks, pandemics, situations where you really need to be able to get access to reports that might be a bit different than what is day to day during normal business operations. So the key role of a BI reporting developer is really around assisting in the design and development of reports, dashboards, portal pages, scorecards that are used in business reporting. That might be something you'd want to be pulling database from HRMS data about the whereabouts of employees, about perhaps their kind of incidents or sickness, or anytime those things are needed on a weekly, daily, real-time ad hoc reporting type of basis. These are the things that a BI reporting developer can quickly pull around. They're responsible for coordinating requests and they assist with gathering requirements for new reporting needs. They can engage business stakeholders to identify opportunities to improve and enhance existing reporting. They can document current state reporting and recommend future state opportunities for improvement. They're really good at utilizing perhaps like Microsoft tools to create stored procedures, triggers, functions, index, views, joins, T-SQL code. Usually, they're going to be great at designing and developing databases for new applications. They'll be great at supporting operations or sales teams with data manipulation, data research, and ad hoc reporting. They can import and export data from various sources, and they can also perform performance tuning and optimization of stored procedures. If you need a BI reporting developer on a staff augmentation basis, like I said, Darby Consulting has been doing that for the last 12 years, working with a number of leading organizations across oil and gas, government, and higher ed. We can work with you in a very flexible way, either temporary contract, working with on-site or remote consultants on 3, 6, 12, 18, or other type of time frame. We also provide a 2-week trial period. Our clients really like that because they can work for a couple of weeks and see if they're a good fit. Puts less pressure on you to find the right consultant to work with you. And if you're not happy with the consultant, you don't owe us anything for their time. We can replace them for free. So travel is included, particularly when it's coming from a regional areas. If you're needing a very specialized BI developer with deep expertise in a specific area of your industry, we can pull those resources in either remote or on site. We can also do a contract to hire. If you want to try before you buy, we can do that as well with a 90-day transition eligibility. So like I said, we've been in business for 12 years, working with a lot of really great companies, helping them augment existing staff, particularly in times of challenging situations like hurricanes, given that we're here in the Gulf Coast, or recently the coronavirus outbreak. One of the things that clients like about us is that we're very cost effective. You don't pay for our consultants' bench time. So, for example, if we have consultants that are 1099 or W-2 hourly, we're not having to pay for those consultants from a payroll standpoint that is really costly. So what we do is we pay for the consultants when we need them, and we can pass those savings. We can save anywhere between 20 and 40% on the cost of consultants, and we can pass those savings on to our clients. You get access to really great BI developers at a much lower cost than a staffing agency or other types of larger consulting firms. We also use a matching system that relies on business intelligence, artificial intelligence, that we gather a lot of data about the consultants that work with us, from their private project experience, past project review scores, all of their data in their resume, their behavioral analysis, technical analysis scores. We gather a lot of that data. And so what we do, rather than hiring recruiters, we use former IT directors that work with us as portfolio leads, and we can shortlist the consultants that we put forward to our clients much quicker using AI intelligence than necessarily using recruiters. The other benefit of that is we don't send our clients stacks and stacks of resumes because we don't use recruiters. Usually recruiters just do keyword searches and send their clients 20 to 30 stacks of resumes for the client to go through. We don't do that. We'll send you maybe 2 consultants, at worst 3, and we'll stand behind those consultants because it's IT directors for our portfolio leaders that are helping shortlist them for you using our AI technology. One of the things our clients really like about us is the fact that we don't send them stacks of resumes. Instead, we send them quick overview videos about the top 1 or 2, maybe 3 consultants that we really stand behind. Let me show you an example of one of the projects that we did recently where we staffed a project manager. Hi, Tara and everyone at NPMA. I wanted to share with you a consultant that we would like to put forward for the LMS selection. So in this example, we are walking the client through a summary of what they're asking for. We go through their requirements. Then we also walk them through the resume, quick highlights about why we think they're a good fit, what their rate is, what their availability is. We also walk them through the personality assessment scores, the skills inventory assessment scores, any kind of technical assessment scores that we do. We walk them through that real quick. But one of the things our clients also like is we also ask the clients up front when we gather requirements, what are the top 2 or 3 things that are important to you? And then so what we then do is we play that back for the client, how the consultant answered. It really saves a lot of time in having to do interviews. If you have a lot of people needing to interview, they can see the answers that the consultant provided. I'll give you an example of that real quick.
With about 700 employees, and I was involved from the selection process all the way through implementation and managing the system until I left the company.
So you can see we give examples of the background of the consultant, how they answered specific questions, and then we also will walk you through any kind of tools, templates, anything in particular that we will be providing the consultant to support them in how they implement. The other thing about Darby Consulting is that we're really big into managing performance and tracking that performance. We have a performance tracking system. It's all in the cloud. Our consultants sit down with you to track out and to lay out what are the deliverables and tasks that they're responsible for the next 3 or 4 weeks. We then track that through the performance tracking system. They write their time against that you can approve at the end of each week. Our clients really like that because they can really manage in real time. We manage it in real time, how the consultant is performing. The other thing too is that our consultants receive bonuses. They don't get their full pay rate unless we're looking at their performance. We also look at whether they delivered on time, on budget, within scope, and how they delivered. And so we use this performance tracking system, really put those incentives to the consultants so that they're really delivering at a high level. If you like what we have to offer and you have the need for a BI developer, at the end of this video, just quickly select the link for us to select a time to talk, and then we'll schedule some time for us to do a resource planning session and talk about how our BI developers that are in our network can really help you be successful and respond to any type of challenge that you're needing to respond to from an IT perspective. All right, looking forward to hearing from you, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.